Hi, I'm Gary White for Channel 6 Central Kentucky Television. I'm here with
Yvonne McNary.
And we're recording this. It's just about a week out or so from Halloween.
Yes, it is, Gary. Ah, scary stuff, huh? Okay, if you were a superhero, what would your power be? And what kind of costume would you wear for Halloween to represent it?
That's a complex little question there.
I got you off guard, didn't I?
Yeah.
Well, I'll go ahead.
You go first.
I'll tell you mine. Okay. I would probably be let's see.
I know my power would always be reading minds. I'd love to, because then you can understand people.
Yeah, reading minds. That's a good one.
Then I would understand what people are thinking or saying.
Because
sometimes even when they talk to you,
yeah,
you can't communicate.
Going, what on earth? Where
If
are
I
you?
could read their minds, I think it'd be a lot easier.
It would be. Would you wear a cape?
I wouldn't wear a costume.
You wouldn't wear a costume?
I think I'd just...
You just sort of
I don't
meld
want to distinguish
into
myself.
the crowd.
I just want to read people's minds as they walk by.
So they would know. They would know. And then when you hand them
that's
a
the
glass,
best costume of all.
yeah. Then you would when you hand them a glass of water, they'd say, "How do you know I wanted a glass of water?"
No, because then they'd like burn me at the stake because they'd say, "Oh, he's a witch."
Oh, that's only in, that's only in the Northeast.
Yeah.
They don't do that here.
You think? Once you start reading those minds.
Yes, I guess. Yeah, they would. Yeah, Gary, I'm sorry. Butane lighter. Burn him. No, I wouldn't.
What would your power be?
You know, my power would be possibly to see into the future, clairvoyant. You know, being able to see things before they happen.
For what purpose?
To help people not to have that outcome. You know, if something terrible was going to happen to them, you know, like I'd say, well, go see your uncle or aunt or whatever, you know.
See, I just think, yeah.
So that they could, you know, sort of change it up a little bit, you know, for the good, change it for the good, change the outcome.
Not just say you have the winning lottery numbers.
No, not just for that. No, I would take lottery numbers out completely because, you know, once I got on the lottery number thing, my focus would change. You know, it would all be about me, you know. No, I want my focus to be on others, trying to do good. Mm-hmm. And I might wear a costume.
Have you ever seen the TV show that was on a long time ago called Early Edition?
Yes,
Where,
yes.
Kyle Chandler was the star of that, and he got the newspaper a day ahead and could tell things.
Yeah.
But see, I think then you'd always be just worrying, and I don't know that I want to know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you're right.
Because often you can't change it.
No, you can't. And if you change it, you change it for the worse. You know, you make things even worse for people.
Yeah. Or potentially something just as bad or worse.
Yeah.
Or
Well, it's been shown that from other different shows that when you do that, you offset the balance, and something else goes wrong. So,
like if you saw a horrible thing that happened in Las Vegas, would they believe you either?
yeah,
You
that's
know?
true.
And then you feel bad because you're like, I tried to prevent that, and you weren't able to. So I don't know if I'd like that.
We watch too much television, don't we? How could that be?
You can never watch too much television for Channel 6.
I know. Hey. Yes, and the focus is on you.
That's right.
Yes,
in our community.
Yes, in our community. Community focus. Yes, indeed. So there's.
But what would your costume be?
Oh, something probably like a fairy costume. Something, you know, goofy like that. Something, you know, fairy-like.
Big flowy dress.
Big flowy dress, you know. And
would you have wings?
Of course. Which just goes to show, you know, that the goodness in me, you know, I'd have wings.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
You know, the goodness in me, yes, I have wings, and I'd be pretty perfect. But like you too, I think I'd want to be anonymous. So I'd have this costume, but no one would be able to see me, you know.
So that's two. You want to be invisible and be able to read people's
minds. Well, you
minds.
wanted to be invisible too.
No, I wouldn't be anonymous just because I'm not going to wear. I'm going to wear clothes that nobody will know that I'm able to read their minds.
Okay.
They can see me.
Well, you know, maybe I should rethink mine. Because the more I think about it, the more I don't like it. You know? I want to do something else, but I'll have to think about it. Between now and Halloween, I'll think about it. Get me a costume going or whatever. Costume in my mind that I might want to wear.
Now, what's the favorite costume you've ever worn? Do you recall?
Ooh. You know, I never really wore a costume. Well, the nurse costume once. That
Went here?
Yeah, you were there.
Here. Sexy nurse outfit.
Stop. It was just a nice. It was a nice nurse.
It was Doctor of Love's assistant.
Something like that, but but it was a nice costume. Other than that, I normally.
And then you were Genie.
Yeah, I was.
Remember one time
that's
here you
right,
were Genie.
I was a genie in the little genie costume. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. And I remember our friend Pigeon was
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader, yes, Darth Vader costume with that heavy breathing. That
I was Captain Hook.
Yes, I remember you as Captain Hook. You were a good Captain Hook with the little outfit and everything.
Arg. Well, you just like pirates.
Yeah, I do like. That's what I'll be. I'll be a pirate. Morgana the piratess. I could do that. And
Is that? Did you just come up with that name, or
no, that's historical. Morgana.
What did she do?
She was a pirate, female pirate. She was down toward off the coast of Florida. Yeah.
Well, if you're going to be a pirate, might as well be down there.
Yes, indeed.
Where it's warm.
Yeah, decent weather. But yeah, something like that. A pirate, so I could swashbuckle and say R.
Arg.
Where I got the earrings
Exactly.
on. Hey.
You got it already.
That's right. I'm headed that way. So I'm all set for Halloween.
So today you're going to get us some Halloween tips with Lebanon Police Chief Wally Brady, right?
Yes, I am. He has lots of tips. He's seen it all, and he's come up with a list of different things that you should and should not do in order to be safe for Halloween.
Right, and also what you should and should not do for your child, so they can be safe as well. Not just with the candy, but also with costumes. And we did have Dr. Trish Ciccone as well with Central Kentucky Optometric Associates was giving some tips there too, because you don't want to obstruct people's vision when they have a costume. So he was saying that face painting is better. She was mentioning face painting as well, because masks, even if they have holes for your eyes, they sometimes prevent your peripheral vision. So take that into consideration.
I remember that as a kid, having a mask and not being able to see through, pulling the mask down to see and then putting it back on, pulling it down, up and down, trying to see.
So take that into consideration, because you don't want to put any dangers in front of your children if they're going to be out trick-or-treating.
Yes, indeed.
Particularly if you're not going to be with them.
Yes.
But he has some other tips as well.
Yes, he did. I love their little costumes. And if you take pictures of your kids for Halloween, send them in to us so we can get a good chuckle.
We can share them.
Yeah, we can share them and everybody can chuckle because they look so cute in their little costumes.
Absolutely. And then who else are you going to have on here today?
Well, I'm going to talk to Mimi Crum and Lisa Sandusky about Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Which October is Breast Cancer Month?
October, and we want to make every day Breast Cancer Awareness Month for the women in our community in Central Kentucky and all over the world, because it's so important that you find it early and so that it can be treated.
That's right. Yes. And then also, you have a good meal to share as well, right?
Yes, I do. Hamburger hash with Juanita Heron from the Marion County Extension Office. She'll be coming on to show us how to make some hash. And she told me a little bit about the recipe, but I'm not going to tell it all right now because it is a good one. Everybody will love it. And it's a one skillet recipe. So that makes it even better for all you singles out there and for people who empty nesters or whatever. It's, it makes just enough. So stay tuned for that.
Absolutely. And I found out what makes something a hash. I mean, I've heard of hash, and I know there are various hashes, but I never knew exactly what makes it a hash. And what is that?
Potatoes and onions.
So something that you add potatoes and onions to can make it into a hash, right?
Into a hash, yes.
Okay.
Any type of hash I've ever had has had onions and potatoes. And my dad made hash.
So, guess what 2 of the ingredients are for this food?
Don't give it away.
I also had the name though, so now you know at least 3 of the ingredients: hamburger, potatoes, and onions.
Oh, Gary, you had to.
But you had to get all the rest of that.
Yes, and you have to. The sequence is important too.
Exactly.
Yes. So
technique. There's all in the technique.
All
right?
in the technique, and there are a few options too that you can do with this recipe. So stay tuned for that. For those kids out there that you have who might be picky eaters, we have some options. So it's all good.
And it's something nice too for as it's getting cooler, because as we're recording this, it's the day when the weather's transitioning.
Yes.
Finally, it's at the end of October, and it's been rather warm for a lot of the days.
We're spoiled, aren't we?
So it's been
Yeah.
It's been nice, but I'm also looking forward to it transitioning. I don't want it to go right to, I don't want it to snow in 2 weeks. But
Well, I
if
think
it does, it does.
Sunday, I've got on my little thing that says it's supposed to, it's predicted. We'll see.
You don't have that power yet, Yvonne. You don't.
Might make my prediction.
I won't believe you until I see you in your fairy outfit.
Like I said, you won't be able to see me in that costume.
Okay.
And besides that, I guess
Are you wearing it now?
I'm wearing that costume now, but you just
Okay.
can't see it. So,
I gotcha.
yes, indeed.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of sneaky, huh?
Yeah, that's something. I can read your mind.
Oh, gee. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
That would be a frightening thing.
Yes, it would. Both ways. For me and you.
But stay with us because there's a lot more to come here on Channel 6 and Kentucky Television.